Recently, we visited the Shore Temple at Mahabalipuram. This temple is made up of cut stones rather than carved from caves. The Shore Temple and its surrounding complex are rich in archaeological and historical value, offering insights into the Pallava dynasty and ancient Indian temple building. Historical sources suggest that the Shore Temple was one of the 7 pagodas, with the others now lost to the sea. The Shore Temple and the other monuments in Mahabalipuram were collectively designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. This is believed to be built by Narasimhavarman II, that is called Rajasimha of the Pallava dynasty. There are inscriptions on the temple which is built in Dravidian style, featuring a pyramidal multi-tiered structure. It consists of a main temple dedicated to Lord Shiva and 2 smaller shrines, one dedicated to Vishnu, but now we are not able to enter the temple inside due to maintenance work going on there. This board tells us how Rajasimha donated lots of gold to the temple, and what you are seeing above is a shrine of Somaskanda where Shiva, Muruga and Parvati are found. Interestingly, the Ganesha is not found there. A small figure of Ganesha was found in the top entrance of the shrine. You can see that on the top panel, a very small figure of Ganesha, and surrounding the temple it was a beautiful yali. Inside the mouth of that was the Mahishasura Mardini, beautifully carved. You can see that in the above picture. All these shows the architectural skill of the artisans of the Pallava time, and there was a huge tank-like structure made out of a single stone. Maybe it was a place where they stored water for the temple. The whole place was kept so clean because it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and there is an entry ticket, 40 rupees per person, and that can be used for all the monuments in Mahabalipuram. And this was another shrine which we saw. At the in between the two was a Vishnu shrine, which we couldn't see because it was under the renovation process. As I told earlier, this was built by the Pallava king Narasimhavarman II, who was also called as Rajasimha, in the 8th century AD, who ruled from 695 AD to 728 AD. He was a great patron of the arts, and also he is credited with building other temples like the Kailasanatha temple in Kanchipuram. Built with huge blocks of granite, this place was a busy port during the reign of Narasimhavarma II of Pallava dynasty. And this is a side view of the temple where you have a small well kind of a thing which was filled with water due to rains. And there were a lot of nandis also placed at the side, and everything was so beautifully carved. And it is a 5-tiered structure. The 2 shikharas have a pyramidal outline. Each individual tier is distinct with overhanging eaves that cast dark shadows. You can see the beautiful sculptures carved at the side wall of the temple. Even after the tsunami in 2004, this Shore Temple was not badly damaged. This board tells how Rajaraja supported the maintenance of this temple by giving lands and money. The shrine of Shiva is built in such a way that the early sun rays fall on the Shiva, which is so big and also has so many faces. A person who knows the place told us that it was made up of basalt. This temple reveals the excellence of Pallava architecture. You can see so many yalis in a straight line beautifully carved on the side wall. The height of the pyramidal structure is 60 feet and it sits on a 50 feet square platform, as you can see above. On the whole, we enjoyed our trip and we were really wondering how they carried such huge granites and built such a beautiful temple. As Indians, let us take pride in our ancestors and the skills they possessed and the great architectural wonders. Jai Hind.